Hello, everybody on YouTube and NFL YouTube prognosticators and NFL fans everywhere. The name's Andrew Warren. Happy Veterans Day. It's Veterans Day today, so I take my hat off for you guys, all you veterans out there. So I want to give you my thoughts on that. So then, happy Veterans Day to everybody. So, despite all that, I'm not going to discuss any wars on that. So I wanted to say Happy Veterans Day. So give my thoughts on that. But anyways, we had some 702 calls last week. Let's get to those. We had the Falcons got upset by the 49ers, which I didn't expect that at all. I thought the Falcons were going to bounce back. So, oh well, but what are you going to do? So, but move on. But until then, other upset, we got the Saints losing to the Tennessee Titans, which I never thought that one was going to come. So, other one is the major upset. I thought it was the Broncos losing to the Colts, which I didn't expect that at all, despite how the Colts have been doing this year. So now that Andrew Luck's gone too, so I don't know what's going to happen to them. Hold on. Yeah, but despite all that, another one people call a 702 call was an upset that the Chargers losing to the Bears, but I didn't think that was a major upset though. I thought it was like it's like a good win for them. Chicago Bears. I didn't think it was an upset, so on that one. But yeah, good for the Bears for winning that game. But I don't think it was a major upset on that one. So even though I did pick San Diego, which I didn't expect them to be this bad at all this year, not at all. So, but anyways, despite all that, all the week 9 702 calls, I had a terrible week with all those. I did 6 at 7. I went under 500 for the first time all year. So. Oh well, but what are you gonna do? There are gonna weeks I'm gonna have some bad weeks, and some weeks I'm gonna have great weeks. So, but this is my first bad week I did. So, but the lowest I got before that was 8-8 on week 2. So, but whatever. But I'm over that for week 9. I'm focused on week 10. Hope I get my momentum back on this one. So then let's get started with week 10. First off, a big shout out to Name Noodle, I believe his name is Names Noodle. So, anyways, I think that's how you say his name. No, Names Noodle. But yeah, shout out. That's my NFL YouTube prognosticator of the week. Check his videos out. I believe he likes hockey too. If you want to check that out, I could be wrong on that one, but he is a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, I think. So if you like hockey too, check out his hockey stuff too. He likes I think he likes all that. So. Despite me being a Bruins fan, but that's another topic. I might do a hockey video soon, but who knows? But if you're wondering, I'm in my my own bedroom right now, not in my kitchen, because I had to use my cell phone because my laptop went bad. Hard drive is gone, so I'm no computer right now, so I'll probably use a cell phone for the time being. So, anyways, so until I get a new, that's all. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, now on to my week 10 picks. Starting off with the Thursday night game. Despite I hate Rex Ryan, I think he's all for himself. I think he's a selfish SOB in the NFL right now as a head coach. I like his Buffalo Bills over the New York Jets this week, so believe it or not. So I like that. So I don't know why. I think the Jets always have a hard time with good defenses. So I believe that's how I will this coming in. They had a struggle with my New England Patriots, which they have a good defense, and they have Darrell Reeves on that occasion, which I don't know. They could go 12-4 but not winning the division, but still, they always have a struggle with teams with good defenses. So that's why I'm picking Buffalo on this one. I like Buffalo over the New York Jets on Thursday night. Now the Packers and Lions. Packers are coming up with another tough week. They've been struggling, including the bye week in the last 3 weeks. So I like, despite all that, when they're playing the Lions. The Lions are just the Lions. They've been doing a terrible year this year, despite Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson healthy. So they don't have a good defense at all. They need to have a good defense to win a championship. So the Lions don't have a good defense. They may have a great offense, but the defense is terrible. So I like Green Bay on this one, bouncing back to finally get their first victory for a while over the Detroit Lions. I like them over the Detroit Lions on that. I think the Packers will get their momentum back on that. So. As for their division rivals, the Minnesota Vikings. I actually like the Minnesota Vikings this year. They've been in a surprise team this year. I know Teddy Bridgewater had a big concussion last week, but Still, I mean, he's a tough guy. I think they made a good choice on that, picking Terry Bridgewater. So I like him in that one. And now they're playing the hot Oakland Raiders right now, which despite all that, I know they lost to Pittsburgh last week, but they had a tough game. So I like the Minnesota Vikings in this over the Oakland Raiders on this one. Believe it or not, I like the Vikings in this. Consider how they've been playing well. I'm gonna be on their bandwagon for a little bit until maybe the bandwagon dies down. But I like Minnesota on this one. And who knows? Maybe they'll sneak up on Green Bay, get the division if Green Bay keeps losing. Which I think Gio is praying for that right now. So, anyways, maybe that's a question on your thoughts on that. What's your future on Minnesota? Like I mentioned last week, I don't think I got a pause on that. So, anyways, what's your thoughts on Minnesota? Are they gonna get the wild card? Are they gonna get the division, or they're not gonna make the playoffs? What's your thoughts on that? I really like Minnesota, how they're playing this year. So, I want to give your honest opinions on that. What do you think's the future for Minnesota? So. Anyways, I like the Minnesota Vikings over the Oakland Raiders. Now for the Cowboys and Buccaneers. Cowboys got Des Bryant back a few weeks ago, but that's still nothing. They still need Tony Romo back, which I don't know when he's coming back. Then maybe Thanksgiving. Could be this week. Could be next week. Who the hell knows? Despite all that, I like this upset victory over the Dallas Cowboys on this one. I'm going to pick the Buccaneers on this one, so... I like the on that one. They're a young, talented team. I like how the Buccaneers are young. They make it better as the few years goes along, but I like the Buccaneers on this one. So, anyways, the unbeaten Panthers, I got them over the Tennessee Titans. They're gonna be 9-0 this coming week over the Tennessee Titans. So, and I got the Rams over the Bears. Now the Saints and Redskins are both having tough losses. One for against my New England Patriots and the Saints losing to Tennessee. Despite all the loss of Tennessee, though, I like the New Orleans Saints bouncing back over the Washington Redskins. They're gonna probably win this. So, despite the Redskins, they haven't been the same since Daniel Snyder took over. So, I like the Saints on that one. So, anyways, Eagles and Dolphins, both teams are doing pretty well. Dolphins have been playing well since they fired Joe Philbin, whatever his last name is, after the London game. So, and now the Eagles have been doing well. They despite beating Dallas in overtime last week on Sunday night. I like the Eagles in this one, despite how they're doing on both sides of the ball. How to handle the ball, how they're handling on defense. I like the Philadelphia Eagles in this one, so I'm picking the Eagles over the Dolphins. Now for the Steelers and Browns, the Cleveland Browns. What can I tell you? They're the Cleveland Browns. Do you think Johnny Manziel is going to be the savior of the franchise? Really? Really? Despite all that, I'm still picking the Pittsburgh Steelers, despite that Big Ben's hurt right now. I like the Pittsburgh Steelers, despite who's playing quarterback, over the Cleveland Browns on this one. It's the Cleveland Browns. They're still the same old Browns. Still a terrible team after terrible season after terrible season. I like the Pittsburgh Steelers on this one. And for the Patriots and Giants, first off, send my thoughts and prayers out to Dion Lewis. Hope he makes a full recovery from the ACL injury. That was a bad injury last week for the New England Patriots. But despite all that, I'm getting sick and tired of losing the Giants over the past 8 years when we played them. The last time we played them was Super Bowl 46. And that hurt too, but the one hurt me the most was Super Bowl 42. Despite the David Tyree catch. But you know what? Then we had the regular season loss in 2011 before Super Bowl 46. And despite all that, I'm sick and tired of losing to the New York Giants. And because of that, I'm picking the New England Patriots over the New York Giants on this one. The New England Patriots are really hungry on this one. I expect Tom Brady to be on fire on this one. He has fire in his eyes on this one. Another revenge game coming up on this one, and I think they're going to beat them. Finally get the monkeys off their back over the New York Giants on this, and I think they're going to win it from there. Mark my words, Giants. You better look out. You're going down this week. I'm guaranteeing that. Yeah, you're right. I guarantee that the New England Patriots are going to win and still be unbeaten. It's like I want to be unbeaten this year, despite the Deflategate controversy going on. So, anyways, I'm still picking the New England Patriots on that one. I'm still sticking with my New England Patriots on that. and still will to this day. So, you know what? Then that's a talk just for us this week. It's a really good one. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to watch that every single second of that game. So, you know what? I'm picking my New England Patriots on that one. And for the Sunday night game, Cardinals and the Seahawks, to tell you the truth in this one, the winner of that game is going to get the NFC East, the NFC West. So, despite all that, it's got home in Seattle with the home of the 12th man. I like the chance with the Arizona Cardinals on this one. I'm picking the Arizona Cardinals over the Seattle Seahawks on this one. It's a toss-up for that one. Anyone could win that game. It's a really good Sunday night football game. I think that's another game I'm going to be looking forward to after the Patriots and Giants game. I like how the Cardinals been rolling. The Seattle Seahawks are having a hangover year after the Super Bowl loss with that dumb play call from the Seattle for Pete Carroll, which I'm still surprised he has his job. So, but despite all that, though, I like the Arizona Cardinals on this one. So, who knows? Now for the Sunday night game, the Bengals and the Texans. Monday night. I like the Cincinnati Bengals in this, despite the Monday night meltdowns they've been having. They've been having terrible in prime time with Sunday night and Monday night games. I like the Bengals still being unbeaten over the Houston Texans on this one. I still think they're all the unbeaten teams, the 3 unbeaten teams left, they're all going to go 9-0 this week, I believe. So, I like the chances on the Cincinnati on this better than Houston. So, and despite all that, though, with the NFC East getting tight, and so is the NFC South, what are your thoughts on the on those two divisions? Do you think the Texans are going to sneak up on the Colts, or do you think the Indianapolis Colts are still going to get that division? Let me know what your thoughts on that one. And for the NFC East, what are your thoughts on that division? Do you think Philadelphia's going to win that division? When Tony Romo comes back, do you think Dallas is going to have a miracle run and get the NFC East, Or do you think the New York Giants are going to come sneaking up on them and get the division? Let me know what your thoughts on that one, too. I want to hear your opinion on that. And now, my third question. Despite me getting all the unbeaten teams still being 9-0, which is the next team going down in the following week? Let me know what your thoughts on that, who has the better shot, who has the tough chance of be losing this week. I want to know your opinion on that. So, I'll see you all in week 11. Until then, once again, happy Veterans Day for all you veterans out there. And once again, a shout out to Names Noodle. Check his YouTube channel. I'll try to get the link on there. I can't promise you. I will do that despite I'm using my phone as my camera right now. So I don't really have a laptop to do it right now. But anyways, those are my Week 10 picks. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Good luck to all your picks this week for all NFL YouTube prognosticators and NFL fans everywhere. Good luck to all of you guys. Till then, happy Veterans Day. I'll see you all next week.